a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Carry for Kenyon Drake, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Now Drake. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
New York.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked him.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get them the football in the passing game. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly, and this one could be coming back. They'll run with Drake. And down inside the 40 to about the 38.
On the carry.
Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From the 38, Allen into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. Past the 20.
He's going to make everything happen.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
The kicker on for the point after.
And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position of throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
The give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man you can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. A big play there for Philly. 44 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Giants nothing.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
at the 25-yard line.
On second down, it's Drake. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Allen on third. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop.
5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From just shy of midfield, Allen. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 30. A gain there of 21 yards. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Running, it's Drake. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
On the carry.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Go back up the middle.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let...
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. It's the fullback. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants have got it back to a 1-score game.
Austin.
Well, it was 2nd and goal. You're in there close. That's the fullback's comfort zone.
Not only is it his comfort zone, it's an expectation. That's what he's supposed to do. Turn and hand it to him. Big guys fire out. Find your way into the end zone.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Eagles 14, Giants 7. Sam Martin set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
And they're on 17-yard line.
ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say...
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, 83 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6.
The kicker on.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
That's the reason we go for circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. It's J.J. Watt, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Eagles 28, Giants 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
Giants 1st down.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And finally down at the 9-yard line.
Complete to John Ross.
A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
A 4-yard gain.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. It's the fullback. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. Seibert on for the PAT. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
Makes the score Eagles 28, Giants 14. Sam Martin set to kick.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
There defensively.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
10 more there and another first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete.
Jackson's
a good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
At the 30-yard line.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 27.
And Jackson throwing once more. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Jackson will throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the Giants' 17-yard line.
Again, Jackson on the screen. This is Eckler. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on second down, and that leads to a tough third down call. To throw again is Jackson. That is caught inside the 5.
That's good.
And the Eagles are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it. And the Giants are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. Escaping the pressure right. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up fourth. The Eagles send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And possession will switch hands, first and 10.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, they trail by a couple of scores, but if they could put a good drive together here, it'd go a long way toward getting them back in this football. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown.
Tyreek Hill. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
Eagles 28, Giants 21. Sam Martin set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, first and 10. That ball complete to Isabella. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Eagles.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Here's Allen. That's caught by Waller out left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. A first down and more for Drake. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 44 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Right back to Drake. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now a handoff looking right. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. To throw is Jackson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
44-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Now they try the right side here. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had the incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Thaea08 on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Mike 54. Mike 54. 13. Let's go.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Crowder's got it over the middle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And they give this time to the tailback. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by Blake.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
From the gun, Jackson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it. Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Is good. Makes the score Eagles 31, Giants 27.
Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. On the give, this is Drake. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
8 yards there on a first down. From midfield, here's Allen. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards and a Giant first down.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a fourth down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but doesn't matter.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. A big play looming for the Giants as they'll go for 2. Allen operating from the gun. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. 2 division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on 1st and 10. Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. Now a handoff looking right. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be a 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. Jackson's going to look to run it. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That really sets them back. A loss of 6.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get them inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards will get them back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And his kick here is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder that is ain't going to be enough.
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Takes this about 5 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. Touchdown, Giants. Darren Waller, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead. So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead. And I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote on your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
A little salt, a little pepper, goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up, because Frank Reich at Maryland in college did it to my Tennessee Volunteers, and that was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like you still harbor some pain from that game.
You know, we still got a little time to work it out with the doctor.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league,
accelerating, and off he goes. 20, 10, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 70 yards. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fielded in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Throwing on first down is Allen. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Back to throw. Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Drake. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Down, New York.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver there, Kenyon Drake. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Back to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
So they went 2 yards in the wrong direction on the last pass play, and now it's 3rd and 12. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
14-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Allen to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
First down, New York.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
First down, Giants.
Back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Drake. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Now Allen. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw is Allen. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. The 40. He's at the 30. Bring it. 10. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Eagles, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And fortunately for them, they'll have the early bye next week as they return to action in Week 6. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.